Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about something we all feel, such as anger. It's okay to feel angry, but if we don't know how to manage it, anger can lead us to say or do things that hurt others and even ourselves. A long time ago, a wise teacher named Buddha shared some really smart ideas on how to deal with anger. These ideas can help us stay calm, be kind, and find peace even when we're really upset. In this presentation, I will share 10 of Buddha's ideas on how to manage anger, with some real-life examples showing how we can use these tips in our daily lives. Let's learn how to turn our anger into something positive. Let's recognize anger as harmful. Buddha's words, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. For example, if you're angry with a coworker for a mistake, holding on to that anger only causes you stress and frustration. Recognizing that this anger harms you more than anyone else motivates you to let it go and address the issue calmly. One day a man came to Buddha and insulted him. Buddha remained calm and did not react. When his disciples asked why, Buddha said, "If someone offers you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The disciples replied, "To the one who offered it." Buddha explained, "In the same way, I do not accept his anger, so it stays with him." 2. Do not react impulsively. Buddha's words, "You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger." For example, when someone cuts you off in traffic, your immediate reaction might be to honk angrily. Instead, take a deep breath and choose not to react impulsively. This response helps you stay calm and prevents the situation from getting worse. Once Buddha encountered a group of villagers who were angry because they did not understand his teachings. Instead of reacting with anger, Buddha sat quietly with them and listened to their concerns. After a while, the villagers calmed down and began to understand his wisdom. 3. Practice patience. Buddha's words, "Patience is the highest virtue. Conquer anger with love." For example, if a customer is being difficult, instead of getting angry, practice patience by listening to their concerns and addressing them calmly. This not only solves the problem but also leaves you feeling more in control and less stressed. A monk once became angry when someone accused him of something he didn't do. Buddha advised him, "Just as a rock is not shaken by the wind, wise people remain unaffected by praise or blame." The monk learned to be patient and not let others' words disturb his peace. 4. Understand the root cause of anger. Buddha's words, "Conquer the angry man with love. Conquer the ill-tempered man with kindness." If you feel angry because a friend let you down, try to understand the root cause. Maybe they are dealing with their own problems. Understanding the reason behind the anger helps you approach the situation with compassion instead of frustration. Once a king asked Buddha how to deal with his anger. Buddha told him the story of a man who was angry at a tree for dropping leaves in his garden. The man was angry because he did not understand that the tree was simply following its nature. Buddha explained that understanding the reasons behind things can help us overcome our anger. 5. Use mindfulness to control anger. Buddha's words, "In a controversy, the moment we feel anger, we have already stopped striving for the truth and have begun striving for ourselves." For example, during a heated argument, practice mindfulness by focusing on your breath and noticing your feelings. This helps you stay present and avoid saying things you might regret, allowing for a more constructive conversation. One day, a monk came to Buddha upset because he couldn't control his temper. Buddha taught him to practice mindfulness by focusing on his breath whenever he felt anger rising. Over time, the monk learned to calm his mind and manage his anger more peacefully. 6. Let go of the ego. Buddha's words, "One who has overcome their ego has conquered their anger." If you are angry because someone criticized your work, check if your ego is involved. Maybe you feel personally attacked. By letting go of your ego and seeing the criticism as feedback, you can respond calmly and grow from the experience. A proud man once came to Buddha boasting of his achievements. When Buddha did not praise him, the man became angry. Buddha gently told him that the ego is like a balloon. The more you fill it with pride, the easier it is to burst. The man realized his anger came from his wounded pride and learned to let go of his ego. 7. Focus on compassion. Buddha's words, "Hatred does not cease by hatred but only by love. This is the eternal rule." If you are angry with a family member, try to see things from their perspective. Focusing on compassion can help dissolve anger and lead to a more understanding and loving relationship. Once Buddha saw a group of people arguing. He approached them and asked what they would do if they saw a small bird struggling in the mud. They replied that they would help the bird. Buddha said, "In the same way, when we see others trapped in anger, we should respond with compassion and help them find peace." 8. Practice forgiveness. Buddha's words, "Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die." For example, if you hold on to anger from a past argument, practice forgiveness. Letting go of this anger frees you from carrying the burden and allows you to move forward with a lighter heart. A man came to Buddha, full of anger because his friend had betrayed him. Buddha told him a story about two travelers who were attacked by bandits. One traveler held on to his anger and resentment, while the other forgave and moved on. The one who forgave lived a happier life, free from the burden of anger. 9. Channel anger into positive action. Buddha's words, "An external enemy exists only if there is internal anger." For example, if you are angry about an injustice at work, instead of dwelling on that anger, channel it into positive action. Speak up or work towards a solution. This transforms your anger into a force for good instead of letting it consume you. Once Buddha visited a village where people were suffering under the unfair treatment of their leader. Instead of fostering anger, Buddha advised them to channel their energy into peaceful protests and work together for change. Their effort led to positive results without the need for violence. 10. Seek inner peace. Buddha's words, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." For example, when you feel angry after a hard day, take some time for yourself. Practice meditation, go for a walk, or do something that brings you peace. Finding inner calm helps you release anger and regain balance. After a long day of teaching, Buddha would sit quietly under a tree to meditate. A child once asked him why he always seemed so peaceful. Buddha smiled and said, "Peace comes from within, not from the outside world." He then taught the child how to meditate and find their own inner peace, even when things around them were difficult. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Peace.